and welcome to the next in the Effective Writing Center series of workshops. I'm Dan Gallagher, Director of the Effective Writing Center. Today's workshop is titled My Path to UMUC Success, the Effective Writing Center, and is being presented by Mo Bishop and Zoe Fisher. Mo Bishop is a UMUC graduate with a BA in Communications. There she won UMUC President's Award for Writing 2 years running. She has been an EWC advisor since 2010. Mo earned a graduate certificate in rhetoric and composition at Indiana East University, where she is working on her master's degree in English. Zoe Fisher is an adjunct writing professor at UMUC. Her academic achievements include an MBA and a Master's of Science in Healthcare Administration. Zoe has been with the EWC for 5 years. The Q&A app has been added to this Hangout. If you currently see the Showcase view, you should be able to select Q&A instead, either at the top of your screen or in the menu on the left. Please feel free to type questions during the workshop, and we will allow time for responses throughout. This workshop will be archived for future viewing in the Effective Writing Center's Google Plus community. And now, to begin tonight's workshop, I will turn it over to Mo Bishop.
Okay, can you see the PowerPoint?
I am not seeing it yet.
Okay, hang on, and let's try that again. Okay, how about now?
We are good to go.
Okay, well, thank you, Dan, for that great introduction. Zoe and I are excited to explain what the Effective Writing Center offers and how students can best utilize our services. Let's begin. Last year, in 2015, the EWC Writing Fellows visited close to 1,000 classrooms, collaborating with course professors to guide students in their writing skills and class assignments. Did you know there were 893 live advising tutoring sessions with the EWC in 2015? In these sessions, Effective Writing Center advisors worked with students in one-on-one, face-to-face environments, discussing content, grammar, and mechanics, answering questions, and helping students improve their writing skills and endeavors. Lastly, the EWC gave written feedback to over 7,000 UMUC student writing submissions. 7,000! If you haven't yet benefited from any of these services, or even if you have, Zoe and I are here to explain the why, how, what, and where of the EWC, your path to UMUC success. As a student, having a clear lens to see what you are doing, where you are going, and how to get there is the first step towards successful writing. So, why use the EWC? Whether you need an answer to a question or have a particular issue regarding an assignment, whether you need a second pair of eyes to look at your thesis or your draft, or you simply want to learn more about grammar and punctuation, the EWC and our advisors are here to help you every step of the way. Zoe will explain more about our services. Over to you, Miss Zoe.
Thanks, Mo. The EWC offers 3 types of advising: asynchronous advising, synchronous advising, and in-class advising, which is also known as the Writing Fellows Program. Please note that asynchronous advising and synchronous advising are initiated by you, the student. So if you're looking to get some advice on how to get started on your writing assignment because you have no clue what your professor is asking you to do, or would like some tips for improving your outline, thesis statement, or even your first draft, students, you can submit your work to the Writing Center and a writing advisor will provide feedback and useful tips within 24 to 48 hours. Here's an example of the feedback you'll receive from your writing advisor. And here's what you'll need to do to get that feedback. Log into my UMUC. Select Submit to Writing Center under Academic Information. Choose Written Feedback at the top of the form. After you submit your request, you will receive a confirmation email from the Effective Writing Center. If you do not receive confirmation within 10 minutes of submitting your request, please email the Writing Center at writingcenter@umUC.edu. Now, there are 3 cool benefits.
Uh-oh. Sorry.
That's okay.
I don't know what happened. Okay. Is it still sharing?
It's sharing, but we'll need to see the view there.
Sorry.
And then the next slide, please. Now, there are 3 cool benefits to using asynchronous and synchronous advising. The Writing Center is open 24 hours, including most holidays. Next, the service is free, and this is my favorite. Wait for it, wait for it. Your professor will have no clue that you have a writing partner. Okay, well, if you spill the beans, then he or she will know that you consulted with the EWC. But here's my point. Your information is kept confidential. We will not notify your professor that you used our services. That's kind of cool, huh? In fact, whether you use asynchronous or synchronous advising, your secret is safe with us. Now here's Mo to give you more information on synchronous advising, which is also known as live advising.
Thanks, Zoe. If you're looking to schedule a live advising session, you will go through the same process as requesting written advice. However, after submitting via MyUMUC, students wanting live advice should check the live advising box. You will then receive instructions and a link to schedule an appointment. When it is time for your meeting, click that meeting link. You will find yourself in a WebEx meeting room where an EWC advisor will be waiting for you. The writing advisor will address your concerns and writing needs. You have an hour to review, discuss, question, and learn. Whether reading through your draft, exploring APA or MLA, fixing sentence structure, or finally understanding when to use a semicolon, by the end of the hour you will feel more confident and eager to put what you have learned into practice. After the meeting, you will receive a summary of your session, links and videos to guide your learning, and a recording of the conference. Students find these private tutoring sessions highly beneficial. In fact, these sessions are also useful when working on group projects. Team members can meet with an advisor and collaborate on the WebEx environment, in the WebEx environment. All in all, synchronous advising is another big step towards successful writing. Now I think Zoe is ready to discuss the EWC Writing Fellows Program. You're up, Zoe.
Thanks, Mo. Hello, professors. Don't worry, we did not leave you out. If you would like a writing advisor to visit your course to help your students get off to a great start on their writing assignment, you can invite a writing fellow into your classroom for 1 to 2 weeks to provide one-to-one advising to your students. Together, the student and writing advisor will work on sections of the assignment, including but not limited to writing effective outlines, thesis statements, introductions, body paragraphs, conclusions, and much more. And when I say much more, what I really mean to say is that we can assist students with APA and MLA formatting, noun-verb agreement, sentence structure, punctuation, and okay, the list goes on and on. Here is what you really need to know. If the subject is writing related, we can help. Your writing workshop will be customized for your assignment. So to schedule a workshop, please email our Writing Fellows Coordinator, Michelle Bowman, at michelle.bowman@umUC.edu. In your email, please include the following information: the course name and section number, and the exact dates you'd like a writing fellow to visit your course. You will also need to attach the assignment details and provide a model paper if you have one available. While visiting your course, the Writing Fellow will respond to your students within 12 to 24 hours. The combination of our services is proven to help students improve their writing skills. Over the years, professors have consistently contested that students who use the EWC tend to score higher on writing assignments. And that is no surprise because those who use the EWC can create a writing portfolio that Mo is happy to tell you about.
Wouldn't it be great to develop a file on your desktop that would contain most of the tools needed for effective writing? Using the EWC will give you that opportunity. With all the information you receive from our services, you can create a portfolio of writing advice. Videos, links, directions, explanations, even meeting recordings can be viewed whenever you are writing a paper. Need a comma review? Just access the comma guide that an advisor sent to you. Forgot how to create a running head? Watch the video that was included in a live advising summary. Whatever you have taken away from your EWC relationship can be saved in a writing portfolio for you to access throughout your entire academic journey. Certainly, the EWC can be your key to academic success. Here's a reminder once again how to access our services. Over to you, Zoe.
In addition to asynchronous, synchronous, and in-class advising, the Effective Writing Center posts videos of our monthly online workshops in our Google Plus community, where we covered tips and techniques on topics such as understanding assignment directions, using citation machines, proofreading, and much more. Mo and I hope that you enjoyed this presentation on how to use the EWC's professional services to help you build a portfolio of great writing. We are standing by for questions.
So if there are any questions, please feel free to type them into the Q&A window that you should see on the right-hand side of your screen. If you're not seeing it, look on the left-hand side or across the top for a little box that says Q&A. And we'll hold on for a couple of minutes just to see if anybody is working on a question. Okay, we have a question from Laura Deffley. Is the student better off getting written feedback or live advice?
I'll take that one, Mo. It depends on the student. If I'm a student who needs immediate feedback and likes to talk things out, then perhaps live advising might be best for me. Or if I'm a student who can accept written feedback and apply the techniques that are described from the writing advisor, then I would probably go with the written feedback. But again, it can depend on the assignment and how much time I have. It just totally depends on the student. Or, I could also use a combination of both. What do you think, Mo?
I think you're absolutely right. I think it depends how much time you have. And sometimes you need that one-on-one and be able to ask questions in a synchronous environment, whereas sometimes needing that written advice right in front of you is always a great help as well. So again, I think it's a personal choice.
Thanks, Mo.
Do we have any other questions? I'll wait another minute or so. while we're waiting, I'd just like to take the opportunity to emphasize something that flows logically from what Mo and Zoe presented here tonight, which is the Effective Writing Center is most effective for you when you learn where in your process to get that feedback. And that can vary from person to person, but a big part of what we want to do for you is help you to be more comfortable as a writer. And what that really entails is getting to know who you are as a writer, how you're most effective, what your process should look like. The Writing Center can help with all of that, and then we can provide you feedback at those key moments in your process, which is going to have the most impact on your final product. I don't see any further questions at this point, so we will wrap up this particular Hangout, which will be archived again in the EWC's Google Plus community. So you can view it whenever, and you can feel free, if you viewed it and have further questions, to simply post right there in the Google Plus space, and we will be sure to get back to you promptly. So thank you, Mo. Thank you, Zoe, very much. If you attended this evening, thank you. If you're watching this in the future, welcome, and thank you as well. Have a great night.